Have you ever wanted to make a recipe just to find out you're out of sweetened condensed milk? In today's video, we're going to make this rich and creamy sweetened condensed milk for around $1 a can. Let me show you how. Y'all come on and join us in the kitchen as we make this staple that we need for an everyday kitchen. For recipes, coffee. For today's recipe, this is what you're going to be needing. 1.5 cups of dried milk, 2 cups of water, and 1 cup of powdered sugar. And this is what it's going to take to make our homemade sweetened condensed milk. We're going to start by adding our 2 cups of water to our pot. And we're going to put it on a medium high and let it start coming to temperature. Okay, now that I've got my water starting to come to a good heat and almost boiling, I'm going to go ahead now and I'm going to add my powdered milk. And I'm just going to start mixing the milk into the water. Now I've got all that dissolved good. I won't use that whisk because that makes an awful sound. I'll go back to trying to use this. Okay, now that we've got the milk at a good hot temperature, I'm going to go ahead then and add my 1 cup of powdered sugar. And I'm going to use this one more time to whisk all this together. And now you're going to let this cook for around 5 minutes, and you just want to keep a good stir on it and don't let your milk scorch. You could do it on the stove the whole time and let it cook down, but we're going to just blend it together good in a food processor. I'm going to be using my Ninja. What you have to do is just let it cool down once you get it to cook for 5 minutes before you put it in your blender, though. Don't put it in your blender hot. You can see how it's starting to change colors. It's starting to get a darker color to it. And it's already starting to thicken up just a little. You can see how it's starting to thicken already, and it's only been like 3 to 4 minutes. This right here will help you save time and money. It'll help you save money because sweetened condensed milk right now, when you buy it at the store, 1 can is like $3 to $4. Okay, it's been around 5 minutes. I've got it onto a good boil. I've got it up to a good boil. So now I'm going to set it to the side and let it cool down, and then we're going to put it in the blender and blend it real good till we get a thick consistency like we want, and then we're going to let it cool and put it in the refrigerator. Now once it cools,
we will blend it.
Tighten it real good so the milk don't leak out of your Ninja blender. Okay, now I'm going to let this cool and then I'm going to place it in my refrigerator overnight. Okay, now it's the next morning. I'm going to have my coffee and I'm going to show you what my sweetened condensed milk turned out to look like after it has set all night and thickened. Let me show you how it turned out and how thick it got. Y'all, look how that turned out. I don't think I'll ever buy canned condensed milk again. And I'm going to try this in my coffee. Instead of using creamer, I'm going to try to add a little vanilla flavoring to this and maybe a little bit of half and half just to add a little bit more liquid to it. And I'm going to see how this turns out for coffee creamer, y'all. But look how thick and pretty that sweetened condensed milk turned out. Okay, let's try it in the coffee. If I can get it to stop running. I want to make a mess, but I'm going to try it. Okay. I'm just trying it like that so you can see how it dissolves in your coffee. But I might even make a video on how to make homemade coffee creamer with this and add flavoring to it. Any kind of flavoring you want, you can add to this to make your coffee creamer. You could use it to bake with if a recipe calls for sweetened condensed milk. Just make you a batch up, and this will last in the refrigerator for around 1 to 2 weeks. This right here is just one more way to help y'all save money at the grocery store and stock your pantry staples. Okay, y'all, that's my video on sweetened condensed milk, homemade from scratch in my kitchen. I hope y'all give this video a try, and if you do, don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe. And go check out all our other recipes that we've been sharing on how to make stuff from scratch, homemade. Thanks for watching.